Have you ever stepped onto a plane and felt a strange, heavy silence, like something unseen was watching you? This is the terrifying true story of Flight 401, a routine flight from New York to Miami that turned into one of the most chilling mysteries in aviation history. It was a cold December night when Flight 401 took off, carrying over 170 people, including a young flight attendant named Rachel, who had only recently joined the airline. Everything seemed normal until Rachel noticed a man sitting in seat 13A, a seat that, according to the passenger list, was unassigned. When she went to speak to him, the man was gone. She brushed it off, but things only got worse. Passengers began reporting strange occurrences, whispers from empty seats, cold hands brushing against their arms, and ghostly reflections in the windows. One man claimed someone had tapped his shoulder while he slept. Another passenger saw a pale woman crying in the aisle, only to vanish when approached. Despite Rachel's warnings, the captain dismissed the events as stress or imagination. Hours later, the flight crashed into the Florida Everglades, killing more than 100 passengers and crew. But this was only the beginning. In an effort to save money, the airline salvaged usable parts from the wrecked plane and installed them in other aircraft. Soon after, reports of terrifying supernatural encounters began pouring in. Entire crews claimed to see ghostly figures in uniform, former employees who had died in the crash, silently walking the aisles. Pilots spoke of mysterious conversations with men who matched the descriptions of the dead crew. One flight had to make an emergency landing after panicked passengers claimed someone was crawling on the cabin ceiling. On another, a bathroom door rattled violently, and when opened, revealed no one inside, just a mirror fogged up with the words, "We never landed." Eventually, the airline removed every part connected to Flight 401, and the hauntings reportedly stopped. But Rachel, one of the few survivors, continued to suffer. Years after the crash, she began receiving anonymous letters. Each one contained just 5 haunting words: "We are still in the air." She quit flying for good, but the nightmares never left her. To this day, many believe that Flight 401 never truly landed and that the souls lost that night are still drifting through the skies, forever trapped at 30,000 feet. On a journey with no destination.